Soon, my love. So, as you all know, my 1 year of being not monetized has ended. Just kidding. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 7:29 p.m.
You heard her. No, you didn't. It's 7:23 p.m., meaning I've been awake for 12 hours now, not getting anything done, because I'm stupid! But whatever, that's all water under the bridge. The metaphorical bridge. Shut up, me. Okay, so, yeah, I woke up from the worst hangover, headache. I don't drink. Not that you know of. Yeah, it's my 1 year anniversary today, and what better way to celebrate the birth of my channel than to kind of just ignore it completely? No, today we're gonna be going, like, through the backstory of the Ferromere channel. Because that sounds epic, which it isn't. It's just a bunch of, like, ideas on papers and tissues, and, like, it's like Hidden Cafe over here, but, you know, it's the good version. Yeah. So what better way to talk about the origins of the channel than to talk about the origins of the logo, which is kind of the most important thing if you don't know what I mean. So, yeah, let's have a look at that. Okay, so, these are the ideas that I had before I drew the logo digitally. Now, these are on paper, they're just index cards. I was just in class one day and then, like, maybe I should make a logo. And so, I did. I made 8 of them. Well, technically 7 right here. You can see that it starts with number 2, because I couldn't find the first one. But, honestly, you don't even want to see the first one. So, so this is the second one I made. Obviously, you can see it's a little bit different. There's not the little... Okay, hold on, let me bring my hat for reference. Okay, this is a terrible idea. That's gonna take up the entire shot. Great quality content, am I right? This is basically the first thing. As you can see, I had the word Ferromere on it, but I kind of just retired that idea because it's stupid. But yeah, so that's the first one. Second one is basically the exact same thing, except the little notch thing is on the other side. Not too different. This is where I was kind of getting the idea of how to draw a hat. Now, this is basically where I learned that hats have tops, and not, like, fedoras don't have cowboy hat things. So, yeah. This is where it stopped being like a cowboy hat and started actually being a fedora, but it was kind of like a top hat right now. This is where I finally got the idea of making the little lip on the side. And obviously, as you can see, the little indentation in the ribbon is actually protruding this time, so that's obviously a good sign. This one was just kind of left to rot, because as you can see, it's a little bit erased, and it's not in good condition. None of these are in good condition, but whatever. So this is basically just, like, an idea, but I scrapped it and went for this one instead. Now, this one is where you can see the similarity with my logo today. Hold on, let me just put my logo on the left side. Thanks, post-editing me. Okay, so this is... Oh, sorry, I get spit all over my screen. Look. Okay, so this is basically where it just clicked for me. And it's basically... Yeah, and then the second one was even more like the original. And then, finally, it became this. And... It's kind of different. It's almost. And then I had the idea, I have a drawing tablet, maybe I could draw digitally. And as soon as I did, it ended up perfect. So, yeah, I just used that. And that's basically it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Hope you enjoyed that. So there's something I've been wanting to talk about, and here's the clip now. So now comes the actual decent part of the video. So, this is a topic I want to discuss, but couldn't because I didn't have whatever I want to discuss. But, a few days ago, something interesting happened. So, my friend, Acer101, he was sitting next to me in Social Studies class, and he basically just said, hey, I'll do you a solid. I'll draw a picture of you. And I was like, yeah, okay, sure, go ahead, whatever. And then, by the end of the period, he did draw a picture of me, and it ended up amazing. Here is the picture right now. And, as you can tell, very accurate. I'm counting it as fan art, but it really shouldn't be called fan art, considering he doesn't really know about what I do, and he's familiar, but he's not really... Whatever. Shut up, me! Anyways, okay. So, you're probably wondering why I have a vest in this photo. It's because my school's cold, okay? And, yeah, apart from that, everything else is pretty interesting. I like the leg design. The leg design makes me like a... What was it? Charlie Brown character? No. What would that be like? Like a Lego man? No. Whatever. It's his own style, okay? Made by AR, and that stands for his name. Won't tell his name, because that would get me smited. And the day that this was drawn, I was wearing a striped shirt, and he obviously did that quite well. And the inside of the shirt, not accurate, but okay. This is supposed to be a blue vest, but I guess no colors. The nose, though, that nose is surprising. Surprisingly accurate. Ayo. But, yeah. And originally it didn't have ears, so I asked him if it was okay to edit it, and he said sure, and I added the ears. And, yeah, I'm counting this as fan art, and, yeah. That's my real name up there. Just for any of you wondering, if you guys even care. Alright. That is the first piece of fan art on my channel. I am framing that. Okay, so not even an hour later, someone leans to me, gives the guy next to me a piece of paper, and then the guy gives me this paper. Now this I'm counting as the second piece of fan art, because I mean, look at it. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's like a professional made it. And again, vest as always, but the hat is there, so special. But no, there's no... I'm not favoriting, but this one is definitely artistically better. No offense to the other drawing, but this one is definitely artistically good. Not that the other one isn't... Both of them are great. Shut up. Okay. And what I like about this one is that it's actually drawn proportionally. Like, I don't know what's going on with the onesie that I'm apparently wearing, because my boots have melted into my pants, but happens to me every day. And the hat is kind of looking squished, but, I mean, again, the hat is always squished. The hat will always be squished. And again, the vest, which is something apparently a lot of people know me for, which I'm fine with that. Might get a yellow vest one day, just to match the aesthetics. And I didn't do any editing to this one because it's honestly great as it is. And yeah, this is the second piece of fan art on my channel. I'm also framing this. Alright, that is it for the fan art segment. On to the rest of the video. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about me. You know, the guy who's responsible for this. And mostly responsible for your eardrums exploding. So yeah, origins, I can't really put that to a certain time. I mean, I've always thought about making videos online and getting a living from YouTube or being some type of celebrity. But now that I've actually tried it, it's none of those things, because I haven't gotten monetized yet, ayo. But what matters the most to me is entertaining people, and I don't know if you know this, but I think it's working. I have countless, I have like 5 or something, 5 comments that are positive, and most of them are just like, hey, why are you so annoying? Or, hey, why don't you burn that hat and put it in a pit of death where it can be forgotten forever? This is why I don't interact with people. Okay, so, the thing is, you're gonna be disappointed by this, well, some of you at least. I don't know where I got this hat. I don't know why I decided to use this hat as my icon. I could have made anything my icon. Wow. I could have made my microphone the icon. I could have made, you know, my computer the icon, but nope. I chose none of those and decided to go with the hat. The most vulnerable thing I could think of. Now, you might want to know the reason I got this hat. It was because I used to have another fedora that was completely white with a black ribbon. And one time, I was playing on the trampoline outside with my friends. You know, friends that I've lost contact with, because why not? And I just kind of brought my fedora one day and just kind of left it there. And I knew where it was, and I just never told my family, because I'm an idiot. But hey, you're lucky to have this as the channel icon, not that. So, good thing YouTube is setting like a new program which you can assign a date for publishing videos, because you don't know how hard it is. It takes many hours to make these videos. This video itself, I'm not even finished with it, and it took almost 2 weeks. That's why I've been off so much. Oh yeah, about the break. I was on a 2-week break because my 1-year anniversary is coming up, and I just kind of needed to get my things straight. I contemplated doing a Reddit video, which is going to be the low point of my channel, like Minecraft was. That ended well. I contemplated just doing a random skit like I did with How to Get Ready for Work. That was a big failure. It took like a day to do because I had to wait for the day cycle. That sucked. And, you know, it just kind of grew on me. I like doing skits, but I just can't think of any, so I don't know. There's not a certain schedule for skits, but hopefully there will be one in the future. But as for now, I'm perfectly happy doing gaming videos, occasionally straying away from the more obscure things, but we don't talk about those, do we? Well, we just did, so ha! I fooled you! And myself. Hobbies, you say? Well, computers, that's one. Animation, well, not drawing, like, digital drawing, not physical drawing. I'm terrible at physical drawing. But digital drawing is easier since you just press a button on a keyboard and boom, your mistakes go away. It's like marriage. Again, I've received, like, many comments saying, well, you're so funny, I love what you do, and I appreciate every single comment, even if they're, like, negative comments. I still like the feedback. If you dislike a video, it tells me that you don't want to see that video, so dislike the video now. No, if you're extreme, you'll click the like button twice. Ha! You know, it's kind of fun knowing the fact that you can be a gamer and still enjoy your life, making memories that will, you know, stay with you for the rest of time, which is kind of amazing, and what most adults don't really get, honestly, because, you know, boomer. On the Social Blade app, I am on there now, which is hooray. And apparently, according to that, I make 19 bucks a year. Where is that? I don't know. But it's kind of fun knowing that you're doing something that actually gets you paid, but then you actually don't get paid. YouTube, although I did hear that YouTube is getting rid of demonetization. I expected more applaud from you, but whatever. Yeah, YouTube is getting rid of demonetization, which is, you know, it's kind of a little bit, like, amazing, considering the fact that demonetization has plagued most channels, like, channels with, like, adult content, like, swearing and, swearing. Yeah, they get demonetized quite often, and that's kind of, like, that's really damaging for their channel, considering the fact that most of those people earn a living from YouTube, and the only way they can actually make money is that from YouTube, which is kind of stupid considering the fact that one little word can get your channel erased. Now, don't even get me started about the words that can get you deleted, such as, okay, now, I haven't really talked about anything personal yet, so, I'm coming forth. This is not my first channel on YouTube. This isn't even my, like, this is my second channel on YouTube. And I will show you the first channel that I ever owned.